Sometimes when we think of ownership of a company, we immediately think of shareholders with 25% or more. But have you ever thought who is to be considered the owner when there is no shareholders holding majority stake? In today's video, we will be taking a look at who is considered the beneficial owner when there seems to be no ultimate beneficial owners. Hello and welcome to another KYC Lookup video where we bring you AML related content to help you enhance your knowledge in the fight against money laundering. Before diving into today's video, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any future videos. Oh, and don't forget to leave us a comment with any suggested topics you would like us to cover in the future. So, first of all, what is a beneficial owner? A beneficial owner is a legal term where specific property rights in equity belong to a person. A beneficial owner is an individual who ultimately owns or controls more than 25% of a company's shares or voting rights, or who otherwise exercises control over the company or its management. For example, John Smith started his own fintech company 12 months ago, has no investors, and therefore he owns 100% of the equity. As a second example, Davy Jones is starting a new company and has partnered up with an investor. Davy owns 50% of the equity alongside his investor who owns 50%. In the first example, John Smith will be the ultimate beneficial owner. In the second example, Davy and the investor will be seen as ultimate beneficial owners. These are just two straightforward examples of ultimate beneficial ownership. However, for bigger companies, it gets harder to identify who is the beneficial owner to the point, and no natural person will own a majority share to be considered the beneficial owner. Examples of companies that may fall under this scenario could be publicly listed companies, private equities, foundations, and religious organisations. What happens if no one is identified as the beneficial owner? The FATF defines beneficial owner as the person who exercises control of the company through other means. In those cases where no beneficial owner can be identified via the shares held, a natural person who exercises control through positions held within the legal entity can be considered the beneficial owner. As per FATF Recommendation 24, a beneficial owner can also be a natural person responsible for strategic decisions that fundamentally affect the business practices or general direction of the legal entity. Depending on the legal entity and the country's laws, directors may or may not take an active role in exercising control over the affairs of the entity. But identification of the directors may still provide useful information. The natural person or persons who exercise executive control over the daily or regular affairs of the legal person through a senior management position such as Chief Executive Officer, CEO, Chief Financial Officer, CFO, Managing or Executive Director, or President. Information required for senior management considered the beneficial owner: name, nationality, role, position, address, time in current role, national ID or passport. Recap on what a beneficial owner can be. The FATF defines a beneficial owner as a natural person who ultimately has a controlling ownership interest in a company or it's exercising control of the company through other means. Well, there you have it. What is a beneficial owner and the scenarios where the significant controllers are considered the beneficial owners. Keep a lookout for our future videos on AML related topics, or if you wish to watch the What is a Beneficial Ownership video, click on the link. Please tell us in the comments section what significant controllers means to you and what other entity types you think won't have beneficial owners and may rely on the significant controllers to be documented as the owners. Thank you for watching the video, and if you made it this far, don't forget to like and subscribe to watch more amazing videos.